Today's lesson is on converting units of measure. There's three basic forms of measure. We have linear measures, squared measures, and cubic measures. Okay? Really quickly, we'll just go over what each are. So a linear measure is if you have a straight line of some sort and you're trying to measure from point A to point B, let's say. So let's say we used a ruler and we figured out that this was 22 centimeters. So whenever we're measuring from a point A to a point B, that's a linear measure. Okay? If we're looking at squared measures, it's when we've used two linear measures and multiplied them to get the area of something. Okay, so let's say we're looking at this football field. Okay, we need to get the length and the width. So if we said the width was 15 centimeters, the length was 10 centimeters, then we'd have a total area using area equals length times width of 150 centimeters squared. And if you're kind of lost with this lesson, go back to how to find the area of a rectangle, and that'll help you with that. Okay, and this 150 centimeters squared is a squared unit of measure, and it found all the area within the football field. If we're doing cubic units of measure, okay, it's trying to find the area, the space that's taken up within a 3D shape. Okay. With a cubic measure, we need to use three different linear measures. So with the squared, we are using two, the length and the width. With cubic, we're using length, width, and height. So let's just put in length. We'll say 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, 5 centimeters. So if we multiply those all together, 5 times 2 is 10 centimeters squared. 10 centimeters squared times 3 centimeters is 30 centimeters cubed. So what we just figured out was the whole volume of this. So how much space would be taken up in that. Okay? So that's a quick reminder of the different types of measures. Today's lesson, we're going to look specifically at how to convert linear units of measure. I always like to visualize my different units of measure using a staircase. So we start off with the smallest unit of measure, and we go up the stairs all the way up to the largest unit. So the smallest unit of measure is millimeters. Next one is centimeters, decimeters, meters, decameters, hectometers, and finally the largest unit is kilometers. Whenever we're moving up the staircase, so we're converting from a smaller unit to a larger unit, okay, our number is going to be getting smaller. Okay? A nice easy example is our millimeters and centimeters. If we're converting millimeters and centimeters, okay, and let's use a nice easy one, 10 millimeters. Okay, if you look on your ruler, you'll see that every 10 millimeters is 1 centimeter. Or we can even use centimeters. If we convert it to meters, there's 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So whenever you're moving up, your number is getting smaller because it's going to a large unit of measure. Okay? So what you're actually doing is whenever you go up the staircase, you are dividing. Okay? If you're going down the staircase, so let's say you're looking at how many centimeters, okay, are in 10 meters. So we're converting from a larger unit to a smaller unit. Okay, so if you had 10 meter sticks lined up, you'd actually have 1,000 centimeters. Okay, so your number is actually getting larger. So what you're doing is you are multiplying. Now the trick for for the staircase is whenever you go up one stair, okay, it doesn't matter where on the staircase you're going up that one stair, okay, it represents 10. Okay, if you go up 2 stairs, it represents 100. If you go up 3 stairs, it represents 1,000. So every stair you go up, you're almost just thinking that you're adding on another 0 to the 1 that you already have there. So 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million. Okay? So with that being said, sorry, let me just draw back on. Let me do a quick example. So let's say we had 100 millimeters equals blank centimeters. So we would look at what way we're going up this staircase. So we're actually going up. We're going from millimeters to centimeters. So whenever we're going up the staircase, we know, we know that we need to divide when we're going up. So we're going to be doing 100 millimeters divided by, and now we need to figure out how many stairs we've just gone up. So we've just gone up 1 stair from millimeters to centimeters. So we need to divide by 10, because if we go up 1 set of stairs, we're dividing by 10. So then we just need to do 100 millimeters divided by 10 is equal to 10 centimeters. Right? So 100 millimeters is equal to 10 centimeters, and that's our conversion. Let's look at our next example. So we want to convert 5 meters into centimeters. So again, we're starting at meters. We have a 5 meters. So first thing we want to do is we want to find out if we're multiplying or dividing. So from meters to get to centimeters, we're actually going down the stairs. Whenever we're going down the stairs, we need to multiply. So we're just going to write 5 times, and now we just need to figure out what we're multiplying by. So we're going from meters to decimeters, which is 1 stair, and down to centimeters, which is 2 stairs. So we've gone down 2 stairs. The first stair is equal to 10, second stair is equal to 100. So we need to do 5 meters times 100, which would give us 500 centimeters. So 5 meters is equal to 500 centimeters. In this last example, let's do 5,000 meters and try to figure that out. So let me just move the screen down a little bit so I can fit it in. Okay, so we have 5,000 meters. We're going to figure out what we need to do. So we're starting at millimeters. Okay, we need to get up to meters. Okay, so we're going up the staircase, which means we're going to be doing 5,000 millimeters divided by a number. To figure out that number, we need to figure out how many stairs we're going up. So we've gone up 1 stair, which equals 10, second stair, which equals 100, third stair, which equals 1,000. So we're going to be doing 5,000 divided by 1,000, which would equal 5 meters. So now we've just figured out that 5,000 millimeters is equal to 5 meters. That's the end of our lesson. Please remember, though, that in order to be successful at converting units of measure, you need to be able to easily recite the different units of measure. So, again, from smallest to largest is millimeters, centimeters, decimeters, meters, decameters, hectometers, and kilometers. And you can put it in staircase form, but you need to have these memorized if you want to be successful at converting units of measure. Okay? Thanks very much for listening to this presentation. If you didn't really get it, make sure you watch the video again and ask any follow-up questions tomorrow in class. Okay? Thanks very much.